Have you ever lost anything, maybe a set of keys? You look high and low, under this, over that, in there, only to discover that they've been sitting right on the kitchen table in front of you, staring you in the eyes all along. I think sometimes that's how we approach God. In fact, most of the world's religions approach God that way. Our search for God, as if we're searching for some meaning in our lives, searching for answers to something. Christianity, and Catholicism by extension, is different. Our religion is not rooted in our search for God. Rather, it is all about God's search for us. Of course, if we acknowledge that God is searching for us, we must likewise acknowledge that we are lost, kind of like those keys. It's like God is calling out to us, "Where are you?" When we make religion a search for God, we do what we do when we're looking for keys. We wander about, up and down, in and out, through life, trying to find something, trying to find meaning, trying to find a purpose, calling out into the emptiness of space, wondering if we'll ever achieve any kind of fulfillment. And the only thing that we will find as a result of that search is that we're lost and that we still need God. But if we recognize, rather, that God is searching for us, we might be more likely to, stand still. Stop. In a sense, not really do anything, but listen. And listen for his call. And we might discover when we do that God is standing right there in front of us and has been the whole time. I think that's what Jesus does in the gospel when he calls to Peter and Andrew and James and John. "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men," he says to them. And they respond. The gospel tells us that they abandoned their nets and followed him. You see, because every time God calls us, he also empowers us. When he calls us to follow him, we discover that the search is over. He's right there, and all we have to do is follow him. There's that great scene in the movie The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy is locked in the witch's castle in the tower room. And she's there miserable, knowing that in an hour's time the witch is going to come back and take her life. And as she's wallowing in her misery, there in the crystal ball is Auntie Em. "Dorothy, Dorothy, where are you?" "Oh, Auntie Em, if only you were here." You see, at that moment, she realizes her dilemma. She realizes that she's been searching somewhere over the rainbow for something better than what she had, and that she needn't have done that. And of course, it all comes to a head then when the witch appears in the crystal ball and tells her, "I'll get you, my pretty." I think one of the reasons we turn religion into a search for God has to do with all of the different voices in the world telling us what to do and where to go and how to achieve some sense of fulfillment, where happiness lies. We move in so many different directions, doing so many different things. And the solution to all of that really is just to stop and to look and to listen. God is right there, waiting for us to respond, to follow him. I invite you this week to take some quiet time and really listen for God. Listen to what he's saying to you. And when you hear him call, follow him. and see where He'll take you.